I guess I'll pick up my microphone and all the equipment since we haven't recorded in a while. Turn on this light. What the fuck, David? What are you doing here?
Oh shit, dude. Oh man, I've been on a 2-day dog retreat.
2 days? It's been 2 weeks.
The fuck?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the BallBoyzPodcast. I'm your host, Braids.
And I'm your host, David.
Yep, we're back.
After a 2-week hiatus. God, that was a long ass fucking sleep. Fucking tired. So how was your 2-week vacation?
Oh, it wasn't even really a vacation.
How do you say that?
We were working.
At
least I was.
I was working too. On all this beauty. You know being this beautiful is hard work. The fuck you looking at? The fuck you looking at?
I don't know about that.
Listen, dude, all jokes aside, that new job is so much fun.
Alright, well, let's tell us about your new job, then go on your rant, and then we'll quick fire the other 2 weeks.
The only rant that I want to go on is your fucking fault.
Alright.
You're the reason why we haven't done this shit for 2 weeks.
Not really.
No, not your fault. It's your company that you work for. The one that I used to work for. That's the reason why I left.
Well, it's 50-50 because when I have time, you have stuff to do.
Whatever. I said only one day out of the week that I'm busy.
No, last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you said you couldn't.
Tuesday, I told you that's the day that I can't do anything.
Yeah.
So Wednesday and Thursday. Nah, you said you were getting off.
No, last week, not this week.
I know I'm saying last week. Yeah, last week you were getting off late.
No, I said I could do it, but we're going to do it late. And then you said, no, let's just wait till tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure it was your fault that you're getting home pretty late. And I'm like, well, maybe it was true. Then I'm like, you know what? You're getting late. He's probably not going to have the energy to do this shit.
It doesn't matter.
You wouldn't have had the energy for this anyways, right?
Yep.
But you have the energy now because you got semi-early today.
Yeah. Well, anyways, tell us about your new job before we get into this sports, because we're going to have to quick fire 2 weeks of sports.
Dude, that's what this thing is about, dude. We have a whole hour to talk about it. We can talk over an hour, dude. It's 2 weeks.
Yeah, but we have to quick fire everything. We have 2 weeks.
Why do we have to quick fire? We could just go little. Well, I mean, then again,
because then if we take too long on something, then it's gonna go over an hour, and then we have 2 weeks of sports to talk about. 2 weeks worth of opinions.
My job is Monday through Friday. Saturdays are overtime sometimes. And the latest I get out Monday through Friday is 2:30. So, there's that. You happy with details of my new job?
Well, I knew. The people want to know.
The people want to know. The people don't want to know. The people want to know who's the idiot that won the t-shirt contest.
Well, it's a new idiot now because we have to respin at the end of the video.
Yeah, the idiot that we said we gave him 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks to fucking hit us up. Nothing. So I'm sorry, dude. You lost out on a free jersey. So,
unless do we do it at the end of the video, or do you just want to get it over with?
Fuck it. We'll do it in the next video. Hey, look, your daughter's here.
The next video or the? Well, no, we have to do this video so the new person can have a week.
Yeah, but it takes you a minute to set it up, doesn't it?
No, I already have it.
Oh, you already have it? Oh, bet. All right, cool. Respin right now. So who was the winner last time?
My son loves football.
All right. So my son loves football. Apparently you don't love football enough to get him a jersey. So.
All right, like we said 2 weeks ago. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it. We'll zoom into it.
Yeah.
We only have like 25 people because y'all are the ones that went public. Everybody else had 2 weeks to go public, So if you did or didn't, oh well.
Actually, we can go because we have a second camera there. You can probably zoom in on the webcam right here. You can probably show them to them. So we
Oh,
might.
okay, okay.
So after we spin this, we'll show it on the second camera. But
All
yeah,
right,
go
so
ahead.
we'll spin real quick. Start 3, 2, 1, go. What if he wins again? Oh.
God loves Nate. All right, let me go to camera 2 so see if you guys see it. So hold on 1 second. Bam.
There we go. God loves Nate. You got a week
Story,
or so.
story failed. Look at that. Ooh. You can see all my zits and everything, bro. Oh yeah, but yeah, no. God loves Nate. You have until next video to hit us up for your free jersey. And God damn it,
And hit us up real quick, cause
I'm already broke as it is. So I said, fuck it. A promise is a promise.
yeah, yeah. For y'all thinking we ain't going through with it, we are trying to go through with it.
Yeah, we're so broken that look. I'll show you my wallet right now. This is my wallet right here. Nothing. Look, nada. Like, look how empty. Look how broke we are. That's how broke we are, bro. We need to get out of the streets, bro.
Which is why we need y'all to keep subscribing, liking, and sharing.
Yeah, no. Oh, by the way, this new wallet's made out of cowhide. Look,
Yeah, you showed me last time.
yes, ooh, nice
Show it
and
to the camera.
ooh, look at that. Look at that beautiful cowhide. Oh, and yes, I did actually have to kill a cow for this wallet, but it was worth it. Got to make some good burgers out of it. Better than In-N-Out Burger. Better than Whataburger.
Ooh.
I call it Gordo's Burgers. Shit. But yeah, no. So God loves Nate. Hopefully, God loves you enough to where you watch this and you comment on the video to get your free jersey.
You comment on the video, hit us up on our Twitter, do what you gotta do.
On Twitter.
Well, Twitter is gonna be up at the end of the video. QR code
Also,
later on.
oh, speaking of Twitter and blowing up, also, we're recording this on March 10th. So, to everybody watching, happy Mario Day. Woohoo! You don't celebrate Mario Day? You don't celebrate Mario Day, dude. That's why I'm wearing this geeky red jersey, jacket, whatever.
Oh,
And
okay.
then it's all red.
All right.
Because the Super Mario movie's coming out. We're not sponsored by it, by the way. Trademarked.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out soon, but today, March 10th, it is Super Mario Day. So give us your best woohoo in the comment section below. Also, click that subscribe button because Mario will love that. Princess Peach would get not kidnapped as
Get
much
us
if you.
to 70 subscribers, and Big Man's gonna
Oh, oh,
upload a
oh,
TikTok
no,
just as Mario.
no, 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 no. Get us to 70 subscribers and we'll buy you tickets for the new Mario movie. How's that?
70? 75.
75, yes. 75, and after we hit 75, we'll give away some tickets for the new Mario movie when it comes out. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, no, God loves Nate. You won the jersey. Comment on this video or DM us on our social medias. And then, like I said, the Mario movie comes out in a few next month.
I think so.
Next month. So 75 by the end of the month, we'll give you free tickets to the Mario movie. Anyways, you got anything to say before we
Let's get into
chug
it.
along in this like I did the other night at Cidercade? That's the last time I drink that much, though. Anyways, what happened here, dude?
Oh, we're gonna start
Undefeated.
off with this.
I mean, that's the first thing that happened.
Jake Paul,
Undefeated,
Tommy
no
Fury.
more.
Somebody's O has to go. Whose was it?
And oh my god,
I mean, to get right into it, the fight was. I'm not gonna say it was even, but I think Tommy could have done way better.
he could have knocked him out, dude.
Considering he's a the
Pro boxer,
professional
yeah.
boxer, he has a fam. His whole family was fighters and boxers. They're all gypsy kings. I mean, he was beating him up, but not in a fashion to where it was what I expected from him.
Pause for a second. Your hat is very disturbing in a way because it says Dallas upside down. So is
Yeah.
that if somebody finds you drunk upside down? He's like, "Where's this guy from? I don't know. Let's read his hat."
You don't know where this hat's from?
No.
It's True Brand, Ben DiNucci's company.
Ben DiNucci. Cállate tú.
Not sponsored by True Brand, but if y'all trying to sponsor me, I don't mind. Send me more hats.
I need a hat too. Shit, I'm wearing hats, but yeah, no. I mean, I
Yeah.
thought you were just wearing it because in case
No.
you got drunk that you were upside down. I was like, he's from Dallas. Send him
No.
back.
Shout out True Brand.
Right. But anyways, back to the fight.
But yeah, he should have knocked him out. What do you think? How did what did what did you see from Jake's point of view? Like how do you think he did?
I honestly, I wish he would have gotten knocked out. He almost got knocked out a few times. He got
Yeah,
clipped.
he got rocked a couple
He's
times.
gotten rocked. He got rocked more in this fight than he has in any other fight because Tommy Fury is a fighter, and I say fighter like this because he's not in that upper echelon. He's more of like the mid to undercards of boxing fights.
Yeah,
So Tommy Fury did what he had to do. It was way, way, way too close for me
yeah, it was.
because Jake Paul did stand up to him, and I'm like, come on,
And
dude.
Jake Paul. I mean, the knockdown wasn't really a knockdown, but it counts as a knockdown.
It wasn't really. Yeah, it was kind of because he did get him pretty clean, and he stepped wrong. That's all it was. He's like as the hit made him step wrong. It didn't make him.
Yeah, he got clipped. He stepped wrong. He slipped. So technically, it is a knockdown.
Although the ref was stupid in that fucking fight, dude.
Yeah, the ref sucked.
The
But
ref,
that's the bad thing about like.
What was it? The sixth round, fourth round. He took a point off from Jake Paul, and then like 2 rounds later, he took one off from Tommy Fury for holding. I'm like, dude, these two guys are not like super professional fighters. They're gonna clinch up a lot. So I don't know. That was just stupid.
And not just that. If it's not something too illegal, like shot at the back of the head, low blow, just let him keep going.
There were a few hits that Jake Paul did behind the back, but
yeah,
not behind the head, but fuck it.
But that's what you're gonna get with the influencer boxer,
right? Yeah, no.
Because like we said, this was honestly his first legitimate test to a boxer. Because to a fighter, of course, he fought Tyron Woodley and all of them, but they're fighters.
Yeah. Supposedly, Jake Paul wanted to go to UFC and fight Nate Diaz. Dude, he's gonna get his ass beat if he does that. But yeah, no, yeah, the ref really took me out of the fight because I was into it, like Tommy Fury hitting a few licks on Jake Paul, but once that ref started doing his bullshit, I'm like, come on, man.
Actually, time. I'm gonna turn on this light.
Well, while he's doing that, let me tell you a little story about a man that was in West Philadelphia, born in West Philadelphia, born and raised in the playground where he's spending most of his days. He was out with his friends, just shooting some b-ball.
What about Will Smith?
Well, we'll go to it later, but no, I was just trying to kill time while you were turning
Okay.
on the
I thought you were gonna talk about the Chris Rock special.
We'll talk about that later, yeah, but yeah, no, but like I said, just after the ref did his bullshit, it took me out of the fight and just.
So what do you think? Do you think they should go directly to the rematch, or do you think Jake should fight KSI first?
Rematch. Yeah, it pains me to say it, but rematch because
the only bad thing about the rematch that I wouldn't like is if Jake wins.
Jake wins.
Because then they're gonna try to do a trilogy.
Do it, Jake from State Farm. Imagine that shit, Jake from State Farm in boxing for.
But that's all I gotta say about that,
man.
But from one Paul brother to the other, I saw Logan Paul doing his thing in WWE.
Oh shit! Hell yeah, dude. He is.
What do you got to tell us about that?
Well, I got some.
So I saw he was. Was he like in the when that whole thing happened? Was he like in the like Was he a fan watching?
No, he
He came back from the backstage or something.
so here is the situation on this Logan Paul WWE stuff. Let me just do some quick fly thinking right here. Boom, from one Paul brother to the other. So Logan Paul, long story short, he has a match April 1st or 2nd at WrestleMania
Hmm.
against Seth freaking Rollins. And so basically he Logan Paul has signed a multi-year deal with WWE, which means he'll be like in big shows like in
Yeah.
WrestleMania, SummerSlam, some Saudi Arabia shows. You know, just big pay per views like that. Well, they're not called pay per view anymore. They're called premium live events. But you know, I'm actually impressed with Logan Paul. Even though I hate him, I'm impressed by the way he wrestles because of all the flips and all the
Yeah.
acrobatic stuff that he does, and he actually puts in the work to it. Because I know it may sound like a hypocrite, be like, "Oh, Jake Paul is not putting in the work." I'm like, or I hate Jake Paul because he's boxing, whatever, blah blah blah. I mean, he's give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
They're both trying in what they're doing. And but yeah, no, Logan Paul, he showed up like a year or two ago in WWE, and then he got like friends with the Miz, and then the Miz started feuding with Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins started feuding with started basically being like the annoying person to them, to where Logan Paul's like, haha, I'm better than you.
Hmm.
And then the whole Seth Rollins storyline is just another annoying internet douchebag trying to steal the spotlight from wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
So that's the whole point of the feud. But yeah, no, Logan Paul is going to be on WrestleMania, and WrestleMania is going to be live from Los Angeles, California. Which their whole thing is WrestleMania goes Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
And The Rock was supposed to be in this one, but he bailed out in the last minute.
Yeah, it's a. Oh, okay, I saw that.
Yeah, he bailed out because he wasn't going to be in ring shape. Because he's in shape. I mean, hell, you can
I think
fucking
he could have played off a good 10 minutes.
yeah, but I mean the cardio and stamina of all this thing you're doing and like being precise in the timing of what you're doing with the
I
other
just I
person.
I think what I think is he just didn't like his script.
I mean, he was gonna go against Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
which I think the plan was he was gonna go against Roman Reigns the first night, lose to him, and then on the second night, Roman Reigns was gonna lose to Cody Rhodes. So, but the plan now is just him fighting Cody Rhodes for
Yeah.
both belts. But yeah, no, that's what I've been reading on as far as like wrestling news. That's what I've been keeping up with. Um, as far as other wrestling news, we had a pay per view literally last weekend
Okay.
from the other pro wrestling promotion called AEW, which is called All Elite Wrestling. And you know who owns All Elite Wrestling?
Uh, yeah, I think he told me last time.
Do you know? Do you know his name?
No, I don't remember his name off the top of my head.
It's Tony Khan,
Oh, that's right.
part of
Yeah.
the billionaire Khan family,
Hmm.
where his dad is
Yeah.
Rashid Khan. I don't know how to say his name, but the for those of you who don't know, the Khan family is a billionaire family that owns the Jacksonville Jaguars with my bestest buddy Trevor Lawrence. He doesn't know that, but we're best buds. Trevor Lawrence, and they also own the English soccer team or English football team, Fulham United.
Yeah.
So they have pretty good money. They also have like money and other stuff. But yeah, no. Tony Khan is the son of Rashad Khan, and so he owns another wrestling company. And that wrestling company had their AEW Revolution pay per view.
Okay.
And my word, dude, if you're tired of like the kind of comical, dramatic storylines from WWE,
Hmm.
AEW is more for like the hardcore fans of like the old '90s and 2000s wrestling fans. So where you'll see blood, you'll see like all these crazy dives and flips, and then you'll see like these hard slaps and hits.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what this pay per view was. There was a match in here called the Texas Death Match, to where any and all type of barbed wire usage was allowed.
Damn.
Bro, there was a table with barbed wire, there was a chair with barbed wire, there was a somebody wrapped their boot in barbed wire. There was a at one point a bike chain was introduced.
Damn.
There was bricks involved. What else was involved? Candlesticks with barbed wire. Yeah, just pretty much anything barbed wire around
Yeah.
the ring. Just and then, like I said, some dude introduced bricks in it, and it just went just from it was just a crazy ass wrestling match to where both guys were just bleeding.
Was that like the main one?
No, that was like their co-main event.
Dang.
I'm not even kidding you when I'm saying that this pay per view lasted a little under 4 hours. It was like
Damn.
3.5. It's basically a whole movie, but it flew by because of how entertaining it was. Um, a lot of the matches were more of story beats to where like the person that won, but then this person did this to kind of involve
Mm.
move forward in a story. The Texas Death Match, like I said, was just the way they did it on the TV show that following week or this past week. Feels like they're gonna continue that, but
Oh, okay.
holy shit, dude! We just both guys were just beating the hell out of. Like I said, some dude in that Texas Death Match had another dude in a triangle. You know what a triangle is, right? UFC. Where, like, you got
The one Undertaker used to do.
yeah. Well, like you have the guy in it. He pulls out a fork out of
Oh,
nowhere and
shit.
just starts poking the shit out of the guy he has in the triangle.
Oh, the one that had the
Yeah.
triangle
So
hole.
yeah. So the guy,
Oh God.
the guy that
I thought yeah, I get you.
yeah. So that the one that was in the triangle. Yeah. He pulls out a fork and just starts stabbing him while has the other guy in a triangle choke.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how crazy it is. I'm not even telling you the main event. The main event was a 60-minute Iron Man match. So 1 full hour.
Shit.
It was the one who got the most pins or most,
Yeah.
pinfall submissions, points at the end of the match. It goes the full 60 minutes. Entertaining, mind you, because both guys are just hella crazy good. And then the match ends on a tie because of all this, shenanigans, all this other stuff. Tony Khan says we can't end it in a tie, so we go to sudden death. Another 7 minutes go by,
Damn.
and the only way that the champion won, the champion's guy, his name is Maxwell Jacob Freeman, and he's like the biggest bad guy in the company. The only reason he won was because he got an oxygen tank from the outside of the ring and just just hit the other guy in the head to just when the ref wasn't looking and just pinned him.
Damn.
No, he didn't pin him. He choked him out. After he went back in the ring, he got him in a chokehold, and the guy just couldn't last, and he just tapped out.
Mm.
But holy shit, dude! Just this whole pay per view was just nothing but blood, fucking bruises everywhere. It was crazy. It was, like I said, it was a little under 4 hours, but it just flew by. For those of you who are like, if y'all still watch wrestling, if y'all got bored of WWE, I recommend watching AEW every now and then because they are like more dedicated to like hardcore fans,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that happened, and then that same weekend, boy, did we have the return of somebody big.
The champ is back.
The champ is back. The champ is here. John Bones Jones came back.
What a return.
Against what's Cyril's nickname?
Uh,
Not important. Cyril. It's like a one where you're disrespecting Cyril Gane. Some fucking Frenchman's gonna come and be like, "Come here, fat man. I kill you." It's like, oh god.
little I saw him playing soccer football.
Hey,
It was crazy.
Cyril Gane?
Like in like a little French charity match.
Yeah, no. Everybody in Europe plays soccer, like football.
Yeah.
Like you'll see that more over there than over here. Like over here, you'll just see American football. You'll see baseball. Blah 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 blah.
Anyways, what a dang return. I mean, I was kind of disappointed it went by quick, but I was also like impressed that he did it that quick. Because of course I wanted to see a bloody fucking match.
Yeah, like you want to see the full 5 rounds. Yeah, me too. Like speaking of blood, but yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like I was all hyped up, like, oh, you rocked him, oh, you got him, just being into the fight. But no, just quick choke and just tap. I'm like, oh, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like kind of shocked, but then at the same time,
no,
I was like, no way.
You know what shocked me even more? The fight before the Valentina Shevchenko fight against God, I forgot her name. No disrespect to her because she is fucking amazing, but Valentina Shevchenko fucked up. If you didn't see the fight, she fucked up because she tried to go for a roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
And she gave her back for a split second, and then she just went.
What is her name? Because I mean, of course she's Mexican.
Yeah, she's the first Mexican.
Now we got 3 Mexican champions:
Brandon Moreno, Yair Rodriguez, and now her. She's the first female Mexican champion in UFC.
But it's funny because talking about that roundhouse kick, they showed a video of her in her camp practicing that her like not dodging it, but practicing her expecting her to miss the roundhouse kick, and it was like perfect. They put it side to side. It was perfect the way she like. I guess it comes back down to practice makes perfect. Like practice makes perfect. So
Alexa Grasso.
Alexa, there we go. Yeah,
Alexa Grasso.
But yeah,
Alexa, win the UFC championship. Okay. No, wait, no, she's Spanish, so she'll be like, "Sí, señor."
But yeah, they showed a video of her practicing, like that move she did basically too.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's crazy.
I mean, like I said, she fucked up by trying to do it at that time. She could have done it any other time. Like she had a few chances to do it, but she fucked up right there because she was so close to her to where she like.
Yeah, because the fight was like 60-40 in her favor. Yeah. Because she was like taking her down more. She was beating her up more.
Yeah, but Alexa Grasso did show a few few glimpses, but I mean, mistake cost her. She even admitted too. She like, oh, I shouldn't have gone for that kick. Yeah, like mistakes happen, and
she wasn't a sore loser.
Yeah, so. She was a true champ by not bitching and complaining. Unlike Jake Paul.
She knows she's gonna get her chance again.
Unlike Jake Paul, to where he's like, man, in my training camp, I had all these issues. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
You saw that supposedly he lost because he had a wet dream.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, what's your excuses? Shut the hell up, man. But yeah, no, John Jones is now the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
You like that post-fight interview?
Well, no, what happened?
The one he did after he...
Nah, I didn't hear it.
Well, he just called Francis a pussy. And
oh, didn't he call out Stipe Miocic? Yeah. So now they're working on having that fight in
July. What did he word out? Because somebody, the one that was recording him, somebody like read his lip and put it under. But yeah, he said, I forgot what he said. But he basically
Francis Ngannou is a pussy ass bitch or something like that.
No, what Miocic said. Oh. He was like, I'm gonna knock your ass out, bitch, something like that. So I think that's gonna be a good ass fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think that I was reading that they're working on it, and then the earliest in my fight is like July, August. Yeah. In that, I'm like, damn, that's already kind of close. That's a few months away. Hopefully. But funny thing about John Jones though is supposedly he says he's not gonna fight unless he's not allowed to wear the tape. Because you saw the whole situation before the fight as he was walking into the ring. Yeah, but so the whole thing was that he had his foot taped up because of his issues with breaking his foot and all that. Yeah. So apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. Apparently, he said that he's not going to fight again if the referee doesn't allow him to have tape. Yeah. Well, what do you think? Should he have his tape on his foot or not?
I mean, it's kind of like wearing the what is that? The ankle brace.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the little foot padding.
Yeah, little foot I mean, it's kind of like that, so they should let him wear it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no issue with it. I mean, does he have shit under it? If he doesn't, then by all means, go fight.
Yeah, because technically, all they had to do is what they do to the boxers, where they see him wrap it up before.
Wouldn't be the same thing as like because when fighters have like their wrist tapes, like wouldn't be the same thing.
Well, I'm guessing what they're trying to avoid is like maybe it counts as padding for like the foot stomping and all that, but
I mean it's
as long as somebody from the other team is watching him getting his foot wrapped
or taped up,
then they should be fine with that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a fucking issue.
And if when it comes down to it, you think it's an advantage, wrap your fighter's foot,
right?
Tape your fighter's foot.
Just don't do what John Jones did, allegedly. Those blood thinners. What was it? Blood
Yeah.
thinners. That's one reason why I don't like John Jones, because they've given him so many chances to be professional and the like role model for the UFC, and yet
No,
this
I mean he's the anti-hero, so
anti-hero my ass, more like anti-pendejo.
he's
Anyways,
the bad boy of the company. So
speaking of bad boys, did you hear what happened to John Morant?
yes, sir.
God, let's talk about that.
I mean, if we're gonna get down like straight to it, I think he's a grown ass man. If he's legally carrying his gun, who gives a fuck what he does with it?
Yeah, but he was in the club doing it when there's
But I
people
mean,
around him.
he's in his like. I bet you, with the money he has, he was probably in his private section with his friends and the strippers he was with, whatever.
Yeah,
And he was
well,
flexing it like this, so it's not like he's holding it and aiming at people. So he
yeah,
was flexing it like this. He put it away real
yeah.
quick. But I don't even think that was a major point. It came down to like him going live on like the team playing and drinking, and like I think his main problem was like the alcohol, and they were just making sure the alcohol ain't making him do shit like unnecessary shit basically.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But I don't know. I mean,
if he
NBA
had a,
has its own rules of maybe they have a rule of like showing guns and stuff like
well, I
that.
mean, it with everything gun violence related
Yeah.
nowadays, I mean, you should know better than to show
And yeah,
something
and
that.
NBA is a big like
Yeah,
corporation.
and they're also like all against the gun violence
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's just John Morant's just basically still a kid. That's all it
Yeah.
is. Basically, still a teenager. Like
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
he
he's
hasn't
legally a grown man, but at the same time he's
still
yeah,
like
he's
he's still
still a
young.
kid.
He's still a kid. He's what, like 25, 26, something like that.
I think he's like
Yeah,
24,
he's like in his 20s, dude. Like, remember when we were? I don't know what you did in your 20s, but I remember when I was in my 20s, I did a lot of stupid shit. Not really. I just stayed at home.
But I mean, at the same, I didn't really care about it because he is a grown man,
But at the same
quote
time,
unquote. But at the same time, I was pissed at him in the fact that you're fucking with your own money, man.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, he had, because of
Like
this,
you
he
got
had
the bag secured. Keep the bag secured. Fuck,
the Memphis
like
Grizzlies are going to give you anything you want because you're their
yeah.
superstar. Now, why do something this stupid? I don't know. Maybe he was drunk. Maybe something got,
I'm pretty sure he was drunk, but
yeah,
that's where you have to like understand after you sober up.
you're
Yeah,
like, ah,
you're drunk
fuck
when
it.
you did that. You should think of like the stuff you did while you were drunk, the people you were around with. Like somebody should have stopped them. They know, like, hey
Yeah.
man, you're an NBA star. Don't be doing this bullshit. They should have taken the phone away from him, took him out the live.
Yeah, I mean, but he did the grown up thing and like apologized. He
Yeah,
released a statement, like from him, not from his lawyers or anybody, like from
yeah,
him. He said something, and he actually is taking time off from the Grizzlies, which is
yeah,
big of him. Like he is focusing on getting better, which I'll always like anybody that's like doing bad like that, like fucked up in the head or something like that. If you take time for yourself, I will never put you down as more as you already are.
yeah.
Like John Morant, like I said, I was saying earlier, he's just still a kid. He's probably still learning how to be in the spotlight.
Not just,
Pause real quick. Are you
not just.
okay? You've been coughing and shit.
Yeah.
Give me coronavirus.
No, it's not nothing. Not just that. Ah, man, it's just the fact that he's fucking around with his money.
I don't
Man, but
know. I
what
mean,
was I
this
gonna
probably
say?
this is probably just a little setback. I'm pretty sure when he comes back, he'll be back.
At the same time, we gotta understand. Yeah, he's not a kid from the hood, and he shouldn't be acting gangster. But with that much money, man, that much money changes anybody. So we can't blame him in that part.
Shit,
Cause that
but
much money for his age, wherever the fuck it came from, you could have came from the finest damn neighborhood, city, village, whatever. You would probably still swerve a little bit into alcohol, drugs, or just do stupid shit. Just because you have the money now.
it's like they said, you may take the guy out the street, but you can't take the streets out the guy. Now they don't say guy; they say something else, but I can't say it because it's a bad word, and I can't. I'm barely able to use it, but I'm choosing not to use it on here. But yeah, no. I mean, like I said, he's taking time off. I mean, the Grizzlies aren't doing so hot without him right now, but hopefully he gets back and he does.
I mean, yesterday or the day before they beat the Warriors, so
Well, that was more because of what's his name in his feud with the
with Draymond,
Green, Draymond Green. Yeah,
Brooks, and Draymond.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why they won because all right, we can't let this guy keep running his mouth. Let's beat him to a like. The game
Yeah,
was close too. It was back and forth. Like the Grizzlies went up, and then Steph Curry got hot, and then now they came back. I think the close they were like 6.
yeah.
But then after that, Grizzlies were like, "Nah, fuck that, we're winning."
But talking about the Grizzlies, the Mavericks have them tomorrow, so
Ooh, tomorrow's Saturday, or today's Saturday when I'm uploading
well,
this.
the
Or
Mavericks have them today.
today
They're
against the
playing
Grizzlies.
today. How
Oh
do you
my
think they're gonna
god!
do? They got no Ja, no Adams, and no. Dang, what
My
was the
thing
other guy?
is, when are they gonna click, dude? Like Jason Kidd called the Mavs out the other night or the other day, like a week or two ago, saying that what exactly did he say? He said like we need to focus or something like that.
Man, it's because it's
It's because okay, Luca plays slow compared to Kyrie's playing fast. Because whenever you see Kyrie get the ball, he just marches right into the paint. As for Luca, he goes. It's like in baseball when you're throwing it's like between a fastball and a slow ball. If you're throwing it fast, of course the pitcher's going to try to react, before. But if you're going slow, there'll be a time to where he misreacts, and you're like, "Oh, what the fuck? The ball's going so damn slow. Like I fucking
mm,
missed it." It's pretty much the same with Luca and Kyrie. Now Luca's not going to play because he's a little bit injured right now.
yeah.
What
I
did he
mean, the
have?
MRI came out good.
Yeah,
I mean, technically, if he wants, he can play, but I think he's just gonna wait it out. So he'll probably miss this game.
yeah, no, yeah. So I'm pretty sure the Mavs are going to play a little bit more fast paced with
And it's just
Kyrie.
hard for them to. I believe it's hard for them to click because, like you said, one's fast, one's slow. But it's not only that. Like, honestly, it's the people surrounding them.
Mm-hmm.
Are yes, when our supporting group is hot, we're our good team. But when they're cold, man. So it's hard for them to click in that aspect, in my point of view, and
The,
in my opinion, because
the
Luca wants to take over to not get too blown out, and then Kyrie wants to take over. So then it all comes down to the whole team.
perfect
And
example was a few
man,
this week or past week, but they had 2 games. Perfect example. The first game there were 8 different Mavs in double digits, 8, and then Luca and Kyrie each had 30 plus points. So everybody did good, and they won that game. I forgot who against who. I think it was against the Pacers. Can't remember. And then against New Orleans, completely opposite. Luca and Kyrie were the only ones to hit, like 20 plus points. Everybody else 10 and below. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, did you also see that the other day? Luca and Kyrie were the first Mavericks teammates to
yeah,
score over what was it like
40.
40 each,
They
right?
each scored 40. Yeah,
But they still didn't win that game.
yeah.
That's the
That
thing.
game
Is
they lost
like
to.
they lost against the Brooklyn. No, not Brooklyn. It was Philadelphia because of James Harden. No, no, no. It wasn't against Philadelphia. It was against Phoenix Suns, right?
Was that the 40-point game? Was that the 40-point
I
game
think so because I
against the
remember because it
Suns?
was the Devin Booker and Luca altercation because Kevin Durant and Devin Booker each had 30 plus points too.
No, I think the Phoenix Suns game they just each had like 30 something.
It's weird saying Kevin Durant with the Phoenix. I don't think I'm used to that or still.
I think it was a Philadelphia game where they each got 40.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
One of those two games,
yeah,
yeah, but it
yeah,
doesn't matter. One of those two games, they did, yeah, against this exact. Well, bringing up the Suns, they played great against them. It's just like, and then from what I've seen this season, Mavericks third quarter,
they
like
fall
is
down.
ass. Third
Mm.
quarter
So
defense, offense is ass.
what they need to do is have Luca have the first punch in the first half,
Yeah,
and then have Kyrie take over in the second half
that's
because
what I was.
Kyrie's a closer.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking give Luca the first quarter, let him set up the momentum, and maybe even give Kyrie the second quarter. Give Luka the third quarter because third quarter is iffy,
Mm-hmm.
and then save up Kyrie for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and then if you got a last minute shot, always give it to Luca. Like
Yeah,
if you got a like if you got 4 seconds on the clock, fuck everything, try to get it to Luca, and then
yeah,
have
because
Kyrie as a second option.
that's one thing Luka has shown us
He has clutch
throughout his
shots.
career. He's clutch.
He's that's why they call him Luca Magic because he just magically just throws it in there.
But another thing that's messing us up, man, I think Jason Kidd's rotations are ass, man.
Well, I mean, it's not well, it can't be just that he's ass. It's just he's working with what he's got. If he had a bigger guy in the middle, I'm pretty sure that the rotation would be a lot better. Because if you had Kyrie, Luca in the points, and then he had this big man in the center.
I feel like he should just start Christian Wood, man. Because I feel like our downfall is our. Well, I mean, our downfall's always been our center position.
That's until we had Tyson Chandler back in the
Yeah,
day.
well, but
God, he was a big man. He was just
man, we got Christian Wood for a damn reason, and for him to bring him off the bench, and sometimes he brings him off the bench late, like to the point where you're basically making him do shit, like unnecessary shit, just because he wants to catch up. He has that dog in him to where he wants to either catch up or take the lead or whatever. So I think he should just start him off because we start off small. Honestly, if you think about it, we have Luca, Kyrie, Reggie, Tim, Dwight.
also the entire starting lineup. None of them are U.S. born.
Oh yeah,
You got Slovenia for Luca. You got Australia
Australia.
for Kyrie. You also got Australia for Reggie,
Yeah,
and then you got
Canada for Dwight.
Dwight Powell. Yeah, so,
And but yeah, man, I think it
and
should.
then
I think it should be Luca, Kyrie, Reggie, or Tim. It doesn't matter whichever one you want to put. And then Christian Wood, and then Dwight Powell. Because then Christian Wood can do help defense on Dwight in case we go against a dominating big. But
I mean, how many games do we got? Does the Mavericks have left? They've only got what, like 2 months left before the playoffs. Actually, no,
no,
not even 2 months. They got this whole month
we got yeah, April.
because April is
Well,
when the playoffs start, right?
we got 2 more weeks, I think. So I think we got like 9 more games.
Yeah, and they're hovering right above the.
Right now we're at 8,
Yeah, they're well.
and we're like one and a half game behind like third
Well,
place. So
not 1.5. Well, yeah, third place. But I'm just saying, like every time I look at the standings every day, it's Mavs sixth, and then the next day Mavs fourth.
yeah,
It just rotates a lot. Like the Mavs are on the cusp of going straight to the playoffs and not having to do the play-in tournament.
I think what they're trying to do, which hopefully isn't true, I think they're just trying to make it above the playing cut. So
Yeah, so
what is that, 6?
so
I
six
think
is their
they're just
cutoff.
trying to make it to 6. So that's why I like I said, maybe that's why kids rotations are asked, because he's just trying to see who is gonna click and who is gonna like play good come playoffs.
Yes.
So I think that's their goal right now. Let's just make it 6th, and then we'll go on from there. But I mean, we can't be risking it that much because we got what? We got Grizzlies 2 times, right? And those 2 games must be. I think we got Grizzlies. Here, I'll put it. I got the Mavericks app.
Oh, look at you with the Mavericks out.
We'll
Look,
see. We'll see.
even the logo pops up. You got
We
the
got
Mavs
Grizzlies back to back.
at Memphis and here
So
in
technically, we have to win those both. Then we got San Antonio, which is tanking for
what is,
Victor Wembanyama
what's
right now.
KXTN? Is that a local thing
I
here?
think that's a San Antonio.
See, why is it that San Antonio has local games on the local channels, and yet we have to get Bally Sports and watch it here in Mavs? It's
Mm.
stupid.
And then we got Lakers, and then we got Grizzlies 3 times.
God damn.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14.
Okay,
14 games
14
left,
games.
so it's not that bad. I
And
mean,
yeah,
some of them
it's
are winnable, like against Sacramento and against actually,
Sacramento's
is
doing
pretty
good
hard.
right now. San
San
Antonio
Antonio is
Bulls,
winnable.
Bulls are doing all right. Okay, so honestly,
Hornets maybe back to back.
dang, honestly, we have we have 50-50 games for the last 14
Yeah.
games. Because Grizzlies, honestly, we should win, but it'll be 50-50.
Ooh,
The
it's gonna be on
only
ESPN.
yeah,
Wait, was this for the Saturday? Wait, no. Oh, it's on Bally Sports, but the one on
the one for
Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Okay, cool. So Monday I can watch it. See, I can
So
only watch the ESPN
honestly,
ones.
the only actual games we might win are Spurs, Hornets, and that's it. Every other game is 50-50.
Damn, why do we go against hard people? It was because we went to the Western Finals last year, so we were one of the best teams. So speaking of best, who do you think's got it locked for the MVP? Jokic again for the three-peat, or you got what was his name? From the 76ers.
I say Jokic just because he's white.
So you don't give it to Joel Embiid? Man,
Nah, I
I
think
want to give it to Joel. If I was voting, I would give it to Joel Embiid
I
because
think
he's been playing lights out lately.
I think Embiid's gonna win it because what is the 76ers record? Because
Uh,
they're gonna end up giving it to whoever has the best record.
I'm pretty sure it's 76. I'm rooting for Joel Embiid to get the MVP because Jokic already won it back to back, right? And he's going for the three-peat
That's another thing. They might just give it to him just for
just so he won't have the three-peat.
Jokic won't
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
three-peat. All right, they're 43-22 right now.
So yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
Nuggets 46-20. So
Shit.
it's gonna come down to the last game. So I think they'll just end up giving it to
It,
whoever
it's
has the
another
best winning
it's another
record.
situation of to where I'm like, you know what?
Oh shit, my bad.
It's another situation where I'm like, you know what? I hate seeing the same person win it over and over again. Like, give me something new. Give me something fresh.
It's because Jokic is a baller, man.
Yeah, he is. Like, he may
He's
not
he's
look it, but
so he's so good, man.
he might not look it, and we don't get to see that much of him. But he is a baller. What he averages a triple double, basically.
I mean, they're both
speaking
fucking unicorns, man.
speaking of triple double, you saw what the NBA did with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh yeah, they took away his.
So for those of you who don't know, during a recent game for the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis was one rebound away from having a triple double. So at the last couple seconds, he runs up the court and just kind of throws the ball up to kind of hit like the bottom of the basket and just grabs it back. So that counts as a rebound. And then a few days later, the NBA is like, "Nah, we don't think so."
Yeah, because according to them and the rules, he had to have the intention of shooting. So he messed up by just like passing it to the backboard.
He
If
should
he
have
would have bounced it off the rim,
like if he's
maybe
going for like a layup
yeah,
dunk, yeah, he probably would have gotten that.
he should have just pretended he was gonna dunk it, hit it on the rim, and then catch it or something.
Yeah.
But then it comes down to that whole sportsmanship stuff about like
Yeah,
not
yeah, but I'm
scoring.
pretty sure with how big and how tall he is, he could probably just kind of hit it off the rim.
Yeah,
Like to where, because we've seen shorter people try to go for a dunk and it just goes pling, just all the way
yeah.
up.
Actually, Tim Hardaway had two of those.
Oh, speaking of doinking things, oh my god, I feel sorry for Russell Westbrook. He his new team, the Clippers, they have not won a game since he got to the Clippers.
And I mean, from what I've seen of highlights, and I saw one game, I think because it was a double header.
Mm.
Um, I
Is it?
mean, it's not really his fault because he's doing, but man, I just wish he would go back to OKC, Russell, because it's so disappointing seeing him just being left open.
You see, you seen all the
Uh,
memes about him? It's like Paul George is like when you when your teammate gives up the sixth turnover,
yeah,
or who said this? I think it was Draymond Green. He's like, we go through plays to try to cover each man, but when you're left that wide open that many times, it's not another team problem. It's probably you probably need to look into yourself. And I'm like, damn, poor Russell Westbrook.
man, because I mean,
I think the Westbrook nickname is getting to him.
I think it was everything overall is getting to him. He just needs to. I don't know. Maybe he needs to go on a darkness retreat too. Clear his head.
Yeah, just don't take a 2 week long one. Still haven't decided on the intro. Fuck, little quick behind the curtain while recording this before we record our intro because we still haven't decided. We have so many ideas and it's just
Nah, I think we're set on
You're
that
set
one.
because we're set on the
Yeah.
So on the okay. So yeah, no, we've been off for 2 weeks, but not too shabby for a off for 2 weeks. Are we done with the quick fires?
Yeah, I think for people wondering, I think we got the schedule set up to where we will be back posting every week.
Do we?
Yeah, like I said, Thursday to Saturday window
Do we?
will be fine because you don't work Saturdays now, so we're good.
Well, I might every now and then because
Yeah,
it's
but you'll get out
mandatory.
early.
Yeah, mandatory every time. I think the earliest I'll get off is like 1:30.
Yeah, see.
But yeah, no, Saturdays. No matter what, even if I don't make 40 hours during the week, Saturdays are more overtime days. No matter what, like the entire day is my full overtime. Speaking of overtime, I have a couple hours overtime this week. Yeah, can't wait for my check next week. I have my check this week, and I'm already out of money. How the fuck does that work?
How was it small or what?
Kind of. I mean, it was my first week. The first day I worked half a week or half a day, and then the next couple of days is just we left pretty early. So, what are you gonna do? It's a job for you, but hopefully it picks up. Yeah, no. Every day, the last hour, if we stay till 2:30, the last hour is always overtime. So, but this week we only stayed I think once. So,
Okay.
so it's only like maybe like an hour or two of overtime. So
Okay.
it's not that much, but hopefully things get rolling. Hopefully I'm not too broke most of the time. And yeah, you just got paid like last. You should probably still have money from last week, don't you?
Hell no.
God, why is life so expensive?
Fucking groceries are like $400,
God,
man.
hell yeah, you're
That's half
telling
my
me.
check.
You're telling me, bro. I used to only spend like $100 on myself, and now I live with my brother, and then I gotta buy stuff for him and his kids. God damn, brother, my brother's probably gonna watch this and be like, "You damn liar!" I'm like, bro, like I always ask you, like, do we need anything for the house? Every time I call him, I always go, "Do you need anything for the house?" He's like, "No, I think we're good." But yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna get lit for this. But yeah, he's gonna try to argue with me. I'm like, nah.
But anyways, God loves Nate. You got a week.
Hopefully, God loves you enough to give you the warning and fair advice to
I
be
mean,
like,
I'm gonna put it on Twitter, the YouTube community
oh,
section, so
speaking of Twitter,
everything's gonna be. If you don't reach out to us, technically, it's your fault.
wait.
That's our podcast.
Oh, here it is. I don't know how to do this. Wait. Okay, whatever. Subscribe here or. I don't know how I did it last time.
Oh, the QR code.
Yeah. I don't know how to.
Is this one?
Oh, it's QR code. Oh,
that's
this
the
one.
TikTok.
Okay, cool.
Twitter.
There it goes. Okay, never mind. Yeah, like I said, 2 weeks off. My brain. Hey, look, CD. Damn, $100 for that? Hell no.
Are we sponsored by those headphones or what?
No, it's just we can do it to where we sell shit there, and we could just
Well, if we get 75 subscribers, we'll put the tickets here.
That, and we'll start if we get enough. If we get to 100, we'll start selling merchandise. So no.
Oh, we could have put your friend's restaurant there.
Yeah, I mean
next time.
Well, not my friend, my cousin, but yeah, he's about to open here in the next week or so. My dad went to go do his countertop, so it looks amazing. I can't wait to try those hot dogs. But
follow us on Twitter.
Follow us right here. You just pause it and use your phone if you're watching it on TV, and if not, our links are right down here. Professionals. There it goes. Okay. You got anything left to say?
Nothing more. That's all I gotta say about that.
Do I have anything else to say? Trying to think. Brahms is as good, if not better, than Whataburger. Find me in the comments. Until next time, peace!